My name's Chef Egg with Cooking with Egg TV out of Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm going to teach you guys at home how to make classic chicken simmered in a white wine sauce. Now for this recipe, we're going to use some beautiful chicken breasts that have been sliced nice and thin. This is about an 8-ounce breast. We're going to season it with a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper. We've got some herbs de Provence over here, just a pinch. Now, herbs de Provence is from France. There's rosemary, sage, there's even lavender flowers in here. So it's really cool, really elegant, doesn't cost a lot of money. So after that, we are going to dip it in a little bit of flour, saute it in some butter. We've got about a cup of flour over here and 2 tablespoons of butter. And then as that browns, we're going to add a tablespoon of shallot, a tablespoon of capers, saute that around a little bit, and we're going to splash in about 1/3 of a cup of white wine, reduce that, and then we're going to add some fresh chopped tomatoes, a little butter, and top everything with some fresh chopped tarragon. So now it's time to season our chicken, a little bit of kosher salt, the herbs de Provence, looking nice, and some fresh cracked pepper. Really lightly. Flip that over and do the same thing on the other side. All right. So now what we're going to do is throw some butter in our pan, about 2 tablespoons. All right. Butter looks awesome. Take our chicken breasts and lightly cover them in flour. So we got our butter in there looking beautiful. Seasoned chicken breasts. Throw that in our pan. And now we're going to brown these over medium heat on both sides. Now our chicken's browning up really nice. Let's flip it over. Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely. We're getting a nice brown on there. It's going to give us a great color, great flavor to our sauce. We're even getting some bits of fond stuck to the bottom of the pan. When we deglaze that fond with the white wine, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So we're going to brown this for another 3 minutes on the other side. So when the chicken's almost cooked through, we're going to add some shallots to the pan and start to create our pan sauce. So let those shallots brown in there a little bit. Looks really, really nice. We're going to add some of our capers to the pan as well and let those cook. Saute those shallots, bring some sweetness out of them. All right, so the shallots have cooked down. We're going to deglaze this pan with some white wine. I got a little Pinot Grigio. Nothing expensive, but definitely something I would sip on. So very carefully add your wine to the pan. Let that deglaze. And we're going to cook this down until it's a thick, rich consistency. Should take about 5 minutes. In that process, we're going to finish cooking the chicken, simmer it up. So as you can see, the wine is reduced. It's a nice, thick syrup consistency. Now what we're going to do now is add a little bit of butter and just stir that in to create our wine sauce. If the pan's too hot, the butter will actually separate and get all greasy on you. So you want a nice low heat for this. And that looks fantastic. Stir that in. And we can also put in some of our tomatoes. Beautiful sauce. We're going to lightly cook those tomatoes. Finish it off with a little bit of tarragon. You don't want to overcook the herbs. That's why we add them last. Mix that around. All right, let's take our chicken. Beautiful seared chicken breasts simmering in that white wine sauce. Just like that. Looks fantastic. We're going to pour this sauce right on top. And that looks beautiful. Now we're going to top this off with a little bit of our fresh herbs. And you got a classy dish right there that didn't cost you a lot of money. I'm Chef Egg, and that's how you make classic chicken simmered in a white wine sauce.